I've always played sport, right through from school into university. I used to play hockey and lacrosse and tennis. And yeah, I'm incredibly competitive, I have to be honest. My sporting achievements, I've been lucky enough to represent England for visually impaired cricket. I'm currently world #1 for blind tennis in my sight category. And I'm hoping to represent England next year in the World Championships for golf. Last year I won the British Open for women, and I've just come back from Spain and won the Spanish Open for women in golf. So yeah, I've got lots of drive to go on and become world champion. This year I'm lucky enough to play in the Vision Cup, and that's the rest of the world against America. It's a bit like the Ryder Cup, and it's certainly going to be a challenge, and we're doing that in July in Austria, so that should be fun. Here we go. Okay, so let's have a look. Golf is amazing. It gives me a sense of freedom. I don't need to use my white stick when I go out there. I can just walk out there and get fresh air. It's brilliant for the mental health and fantastic physically. At first it was really difficult. I mean, golf's a difficult game anyway. It's a very rewarding but very frustrating game. But initially it was difficult not to do air shots quite a lot initially, standing over the ball. But I think the key was actually learning the technique of the golf swing better than some people learn it. I've had a lot of lessons to teach that, and if you've got a good golf swing, then in theory the club should come back to the ball correctly. When Jane's guiding me, we tend to stand behind the ball, and if I use the club to point in the general direction where I think I should be going, and she will tell me to go a bit left or a bit right. And then when I stand over the ball, and then I double check with her that's where I'm aiming, because obviously I have no idea that I'm aiming in the direction I think I'm aiming. And so she'll say left a bit, right a bit, and then we decide then if that's the right shot to take. And you have to trust your guides. Absolutely trust your guide. So to feel the greens, I have to use my feet because I've got no perception of depth. So between us, I mean, I can feel it's quite left to right already. I can feel it under my feet. If I do it that way, I know it's downhill. I can feel it's downhill and a left to right slope. The guide actually sets me up and lines up the club face, and I just trust them and then go for it. Golf cannot be played without having a guide as a visually impaired person. And the rules of golf, we're allowed a guide on the course during competitions. And the only other difference in the golf rules is that we can ground our club in a bunker because we've got sight loss.
We've heard how difficult it is for Mandi to play without having your vision, so now we're going to head out on a course and I'm going to try and see what it's like without being able to see. Not very good when I can see, so let's see how difficult it is when I can't.
We've been caught out in this grass before.
Yes.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
That's it.
Well done.
No, you hit the ball.
You hit the ball, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
It's a great shot.
Right, yeah. You've gone left, but that's good. The first one went off to the left.
Yeah.
The second one was straight, and that one on your actual shot has gone there. So the ball has gone exactly where you sent it.
Yeah, you just can't see.
You
There's
can't,
no
you've got no point
reference of
Yeah.
which way I want to be aiming in the first place. Of course, it's so difficult to know what your line is. And
Yeah, so it's almost
So
like...
we totally rely on our guides because although when I stand over the ball I can see it, the minute I go to do my swing I can't see the ball, and I have to absolutely trust that, and then that's what we were saying before, the swing, having a good swing plane is key because your club should in theory come back.
And is that just repetition for you to just know exactly?
Just repetition, and we do it together a lot. So, and I know that I need to come from in to out because I've been told to. So when I come down from a swing, I really think about that clock face and which direction I should be swinging. So Josh, it'd be interesting to see where we've both ended up.
Well, you've ended up in this left bunker, I've ended up in the right bunker.
All right, so this is a good chance for me to show you how it's done.
Perfect. You can show me how to play out of the sand without being able to see it, and then I can give it a go in the bunker over there, okay?
Okay.
The bonus is you do get to...
ground, yeah, we can ground our club.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
So go round to the left.
Left a bit, that way?
That's it, yeah.
Okay.
That's it, yeah.
Well done.
It's so difficult to know how hard to swing the ball, where you're swinging. All of golf is all about feel. It's all about seeing the distances and knowing, oh, I swing this far back for this hole. I know this distance is this club. And as soon as that's taken away, it's made it even more difficult.
Tell me when I'm near the flag. It's almost straight. Yeah, it's a straight putt, I think. I'll let you line the club. It's a real team effort when we play blind golf. Every vision player that plays in competitions, in the blind competitions, is a team effort with a guide.
Having the guide is so important. You can tell why Mandi says that it's a team sport, and that's one of the most important parts of it, because when you've got your guide there, that's the only reason that you know exactly where to aim, what to do, and that's how Mandi manages it. But it's so impressive to see her play.
Yes, well done.
Finally.
You've done it. Now go, bend down and get your ball. Get the luxury of picking it out the hole.
There we go. Certainly not as easy as I thought it would be. I knew it would be difficult, but even harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it's interesting to try it out, isn't it?
Well,
I started losing my sight in 2003. It's a genetic condition called retinitis pigmentosa. So that means I started losing peripheral vision initially and night vision. I was working as a GP at the time, and gradually that deteriorated, the sight deteriorated. So in 2014 I had to retire as a GP, which was quite incredibly tough actually, because I lost my purpose in life and my mental health was affected. Like, one day I will be completely blind, although I've got 5% now, it will be gone. I did feel like I might become a burden on the family, and that I wasn't sure what I was going to do with my life, but I have to be honest, now I've taken up the sport, I've got such a fulfilled life, and I have amazing people that I've met through blind sport. It's not something that limits me anymore. Golf should be for everyone, there's no doubt about it. Traditionally golf courses were male-dominated, weren't they? But golf's for everyone, it's brilliant for the physical and mental well-being. There's so many driving ranges available now that people can go down and just have a go for fun, and I think that's the key. It's fun. It's not meant to be difficult to get into. It's meant to be for everyone, isn't it? There's definitely a new generation of golfers out there. It's much more diverse and inclusive sport. It's certainly a change for the future, which is a really positive change. I would say to anyone that's lost sight, that maybe thought about golf and didn't think they could do it, is to get in touch with England Wales Blind Golf, have a look and see what's on offer. There's plenty of have-a-go days out of there. There's something for everyone on the golf course.